Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy 4th of July. Yes, Independence Day. You're rocking out with yours truly. News by Shanewz Experience. Um, you know, it's a different type of vibe, man. Different type. It's a different type of vibe, man. And we just staying out the way, man. Yeah, just staying out the way, doing what we do in real time. Not getting caught up in this matrix, this motionless matrix at that too, man. Because I think when you don't get caught up in that motionless matrix, and they try to crack your code, or they try to shake you out your confidence, out your shell. And like I said, you just stay locked in, tunnel vision. You really messed them up, man. You really messed them up. Now, I should have ran out and got my coffee and got all of the stuff that I needed to do this live stream, but I did not. I did not do that. Like I said, I should have done that, man. I should have done that, but me being me, I said, let me get to the motion. I know I haven't been at the desk, right, like this in a while. But how was the content looking now, y'all? Look, let me make sure I'm sounding good, man. Let's make sure I'm sounding good first, man. Now, today should be a big Instacart. They ain't gonna hold you. I may do a couple orders. I don't know how many. Now, today should be a big Instacart. Oh, man, we are sounding so clear. Oh, this microphone is crispy. Crispy. Yes, it's crispy. This microphone is crispy, man. My message today is to protect your energy, man. Protect your energy, right? And stay locked in on your goals, man. Right? Now, what's today? Friday. So I want to say, what day did I do that? Wednesday? Was that a Wednesday when I did that live stream? I can't remember, man. I've been just getting to it, right? But I want to just speak on, just staying locked in, tunnel vision, right? Because sometimes life is going to throw you curveballs, right? And I think that's when you get tested a lot of times, right? And like I said, everything in my life isn't picture perfect. But I tell you what, I know the trials and tribulations that I have been going through, it was a test to see if I was going to fall off the path. And I think it just kept me on the path even stronger. And, man, in the second, a lot of you guys are going to be sick. A lot of you guys are already sick because you overlook the becoming of who I have become, the things that I do, people that I am in contact with. And a lot of you guys overlooked it because of this right here, social media, content, media, things like that. And that's why I created the Jealous Fan Zone. And that's why a lot I don't even associate with a lot of you, because a lot of you guys social media stuff is so free, but a lot of you guys expose your hidden agendas, your jealousy traits, um, your snake, and because the things on social media, and I'm gonna show you something. I posted this yesterday, right? I posted this yesterday. This is why I'm on my page now. I want you to see this, right? I posted this yesterday. I'm going to show you something, right? About social media, right? Why I say a lot of dudes that sit on social media, and that's all they do is sit on social media. Here it is right here. I'm gonna stop it, right? Pay attention to this right here, man. This probably went over a lot of people's heads, but it shouldn't have, right? Look what it says. It costs $0 to support a friend. Now, a lot of you guys stay on social media. I watch it all the time because, like I said, I have a media company that is been thriving, right? But I say to myself, when I sit on social media, most of you guys that sit on social media have people, friends that have businesses. They are entrepreneurs or they're attempting to be entrepreneurs. And you guys don't even support them freely, right? How many of you guys have a friend or know somebody that, like I said, has a business, clothing line, anything, they do cooking, they do all these things, but yet and look, this is for content creators too, because content creators is like the new rap game and shit, right? Everybody's a content creator, right? But everybody's not, because how many of you content creators don't even share nothing, right? You don't share nothing. That's all free. Hitting the like button is free. But so many of you guys can't do these things, right? And that's why I posted this yesterday, right? Like, yo, just tag some people that are entrepreneurs that are doing things, right? You guys can't even do that. You guys are so, like, I'm telling you, I peeped it with the boxing community. That's why I really like a lot of these dudes that do boxing content. I've been disassociating myself from them because I seen it from back in the day with Jacko Fitness when I helped Earl Spence become a multi-millionaire. Yes, I helped him become a multi-millionaire, and I never lost sight of that. That's why I knew that I was on my Will Smith pursuit of happiness. I was a millionaire in the making. And then I did it again with Jihad Tucker, and we on the verge of something mega, mega big, and it's happening because I believed this and I knew this. All right? But I say that to say this. How many of you guys sit on social media all day, every day? Fuck liking shit. You don't even share nothing. You have friends that you've known all your life. Right? And you know what I do now, right? I match energy, but I'm bigger than that because I know God is blessing me and mine. So I'll be like, I will never be like these suckers. I will never be like these snakes because social media is free. And if somebody is doing something positive, or I feel like they are trying to hit a level or a gear, I always share content. Look at this. Look, let me just run back through my shit to show. Look. This is I shared this about AAU basketball, right? I don't even play basketball anymore. I definitely shared this because I knew that, and I did a video on it. I knew this was Long Island. I played in that gym. I put in work in this gym. I was like, yo, that's Southampton gym, right? And come to find out, it really was. The video came out, dude talked about it. See right here. I knew it was. I said, yo, LeBron must be in the Hamptons. We're gonna get to this right here. Tim Bradley's hilarious. Shout out to my guy right here in the A. You see how I shared this? This is a coach. He has a lot of fighters, pro, amateur. Does this thing, right? That's him doing his work. I shared that, right? I shared that. Didn't cost me $1. That's support right there. That is support. I liked this though right here because this is the type of time I'll be on. Look, he said, fuck therapy. That's why you see I stay in the boxing gym. I just need somebody to swing first so I can let it out. Yes. I tell you this guy, but I'm not doing that no more. You niggas swing on me, I got something else for you too now, man. Hey, yo, today I might let it off because today's the day. If you have a legal firearm and you want to let it off today, by all means, today's the day. They won't be able to tell the difference. They won't be able to tell the difference today. If you know, you know, right? How many of y'all know? How many of y'all know that, man? But shout out to the Shanewz store work down there in Pittsburgh. You see, you just share content, man. This is support right here. Shout out to my guy right here. Multiple world champion coach. Big fitness. Evans Batuba. This is support right here. Shout out to these girls right here. These are the twins. I met them in North Carolina. Wow, they sat by me, right? And I didn't really know who they were when I covered Muscle Evans' fight. And then I followed them, and I was like, "Oh, that's the girls from North Carolina." I share a lot. They do fitness. They do fitness. They was at the fight. Twin sisters. But you see that this is all support right here. This is all support, man. Right? This is free support right here. Right now, I just shared her because she's a thick stallion. I used to take shit down like that, man. Once upon a time. But this right here, this should have went viral, and it did kind of. It picked up. A lot of people was talking about it, right? And I'm going to start the show off with that. Yo, Jim Jones and Ali Zoe Adams, right? If you know, you know, man. These niggas is actors, man. That's why look, people was hitting me up, but I don't care. Like, I'm not. My content is my content. I'm not one of these lame niggas, right? Like, I call a spade a spade. If these niggas are gangsters, right? These niggas are 2 street gangster niggas, allegedly, right? But it looked like they was kissing. Right? It looked like they was kissing, right? He ran all up on that nigga, was all in his face, all in his space, right? What gangsters you know let a nigga get up in their space like that and they not firing on them? He was all in that nigga's face. Niggas don't even let their woman get up on them like that in a verbal altercation or argument, right? These were 2 certified gangster men that gave it up like that. And please don't hit me up telling me don't talk about the homie like that. The homie, come on, man. You niggas is weirdos, man. You niggas is I be around fighters, man. If I seen 2 fighters get that heated and they was all up, a fight would have broke out. But you mean to tell me 2 gangsters, alleged, certified gangsters, they had a dispute like that and nothing popped off? Social media, man. Social media, man. But how is the content looking now? Feel free to comment, man. She's thick, right? That's some real eye candy right there. Let me stop it right here. I just want to put this out here. But and no disrespect to her, because I personally don't know her. But if you notice the women that like this, right? Like I said, I personally do not know this lady. But I'm just putting this out there. It's, this is content, right? Why do all the women that come on, they get mad views? A lot of them probably be getting flown out different places and all that. But when you start peeling back the layers, right, them bitches really ain't shit. They don't really have nothing going on, man. A lot of them just be getting fucked. And then when all of that is over, they really feel like shit on the inside, man. They do. They like I said, the Matrix is smoke and mirrors, man. They show you all these exotic trips and all this they go on. But at the end of the day, what really makes you wealthy and rich is life. And if that's the life that they want, by all means, enjoy it. But a lot of them be selling their soul for that, and they be miserable. Let's get to Desert Storm Desi. I'm gonna stop it right here, man. Desert Storm, Tim Bradley. This is for the boxing heads, man. It's a little bit of boxing. I don't really spend too much time catering to you guys like that anymore. You know why? Because I've been exposed, you guys. I'm really in the field with this boxing. I'll be in the boxing gym damn near every day of the week. I'm developing fighters. I have a management consulting firm. I have a network of other people that I deal with. So you don't really catch me trying to sit around and just continue to keep promoting and marketing that, because I think it's out there enough now. But this right here was Tim Bradley. And I'm gonna go to when I talk about Tim, I'm gonna stay on Tim for a second. But Tim Bradley said something about Devin Haney. How's the content looking, y'all? Just let me know. Let me know. Good morning. It's free to say good morning too if you're in here. Let's know that. Look, I'll do the first good morning. Good morning. Right? These are free comments. But like I said, I know a lot of you guys don't want to comment, but secretly you have been jealous fans in the shadows for a long time. So you don't want nobody to know that you're over here. Right? I get it. I understand. But Tim Bradley, with the fight being announced with Devin Haney and Brian Norman, has been in his bag. This is one of the things he put out there real quick. You see, I said, yo, Tim is crazy. I'll probably do a follow-up video on this as well. All right, this is old Desi. Old Desi, look at old Desi. Right? Now Vegas has Brian Norman as the underdog, man. I don't know what that's about. Maybe they know something that we don't know, man. See, the fans be on, we'll get to that. But Tim Bradley, of course, Tim Bradley is gonna promote Brian Norman. He's a top ranked fighter, right? He's a top ranked guy, right? But this is what Tim Bradley had to say. We'll listen to his assessment. We'll listen to Tim Bradley's assessment.
Devin Haney is official. Man, I'm about to tell you right now, Brian Norman Jr. I just got off of Craigslist, man. Craigslist, go on Craigslist, man. Sparring partner's gonna be cheap for this fight. Sparring partner's gonna be cheap. Man, get you about 3 or 4 chickens, $25 a piece. You're going to need to chase some chickens around if you're going to catch Devin Haney. My gosh, that boy going to be all moving around all around the ring. He going to be all on the top ropes. I promise you, man. Listen, you don't need no bear. You ain't going to need no humans. You're going to need some chickens. That boy is fast. His feet are fast. Brian Norman Jr., Devin Haney.
Nah, he was being funny, but he was being real. Devin Haney's feet all fast. He is going to be moving. But is he letting the cat out the bag a little bit? Is he kind of, see, you got to read between the lines. See, a lot of you guys are on here, beating on your chest. Yo, Brian Norman. What type of footwork does Brian Norman Jr. have, y'all? What type of footwork, man? Feel free, anybody that's in here, man. This is boxing, man. I don't spend a lot of time educating you guys no more with the boxing. This is boxing, What type of footwork does Brian Norman Jr. have? See, a lot of you guys that sit online are programmed respectfully dummies, right? Brian Norman has had some big wins lately, right? But he has big wins against statues. You know what the statue is? Statue of Liberty, being that today's Independence Day. Statue of Liberty, right? He has big victories over statues, guys that were cement shoes right in front of him. They was not movers and groovers. Whereas Devin Haney, Tim alluded to him as a chicken. He's gonna be in that room. He's gonna be in that ring. He's gonna be elusive. He's going to be able to move around. So he's telling Brian Norman to invest in some chickens. Remember the Rocky movie, Rocky chased the chickens around, right? They had him chasing the chickens. Look at this foot, right? One of the worst boxing movies of all time, man. It's just, it did boxing, very successful commercial-wise, right? But just, if you really know fighting and boxing, the Rocky movies are like, all that, man. But that was Tim Bradley's assessment, right, for Brian Norman Jr. to invest in some chicken, right? But Tim also had something else to say, and I comment on this, man. I was like, yo, Tim gave away the sauce, right? He told Brian Norman Jr. what he should do to beat Devin Haney, right? like what he said. Hold on, is this it right here? Yes.
You already know what it is. Boxing Hall of Famer. Yo, woke up this morning, been studying Haney, been studying Norman Jr. Hey, I'm here to tell y'all right now, you Haney fans, it's not going to go as well as you think it's going to go. It's not going to go as well as you think it's going to go. Hey, I believe in Haney in the camp. I think, Dad, you made a mistake. You made a big mistake, man. Yes, you did. Look, man, all you got to do if you want to beat Haney, right? All you got to do is let your hands go. Let your hands go. Get close and let your hands go. It's simple. It's not hard at all. It ain't rocket science. Don't be sitting there and run tit for tat and sword fight with this dude. Don't sword fight with him. All you got to do is take it to him. Bring that pain. Yeah. You know, keep your defense tight. Of course. Get past that jab. Haney, you don't have the longer arms in this fight. You ain't got the longer arms or the longer reach in this fight. No, Norman got a 72-inch reach. You got a 71, 72-ish. Yeah, man, he can jab with you. He got power on that jab. He can turn that jab over to a left hook. Man, and I see you, Haney. I see you, man. Boy, you gonna get knocked out from a left hook, man. I promise you. I went back and watched your Ramirez fight, too. I see the mistake you making, man. Yeah, with that left hook you throwing, that's a terrible left hook, man. The way you dipping and coming up with that left hook, you gonna get knocked out. Norman gonna see that coming. That boy heavy on his front foot, got better balance now than ever before. He don't fall in with his shots anymore. He's keeping himself at a good distance, getting leverage on every single punch. That boy got hand speed also to go along with it. Looping right hand to cut you off, either to the body or to the head. Man, I'm telling you, this fight dangerous for you, man. It ain't gonna go as well. You gonna need more than snack. You gonna need a whole meal and some, a whole buffet. If you gonna do something to Norman Jr., I promise you that he coming for your neck, man. He coming for your neck, and I don't care, man. Get on that bike. Man, you gonna have to get on that bike. You gonna have to, beg Turkey and say, Turkey, I'm gonna have to go move around this ring, because if you stand there the way that you fought Ryan Garcia, bro, it is not gonna go well. It is not. Yeah. So you heard it here first, people. You heard it here first, Tim.
Now that was the Hall of Famers assessment. I want to play that first because it's cool when they do it. Problem sources, but man, was he spot on? Now a lot of you guys, you boxing weirdos that sit online and you talk your boxing. You listen to guys that sit around for too many hours for me in the day, man. Grown men, they have too much time on their hands, man. They come up with these P files and thumbnails and their theories. But if you really know boxing, that video right there was probably under 3 minutes. And it said a lot, right? Pay attention to that, man. Tim Bradley didn't do a big P file, a thumbnail, none of that, right? Substance, something that the boxing community does not appreciate or know about, because they have drunk the wrong Kool-Aids. But the substance that he spoke on, what each fighter needs to do, mostly importantly, what Brian Norman needs to do, let his hands go, get up on him, bring the pain, throw punches. Devin Haney needs to have Turkey, have him in a big ring. If he's in a Jihad Tucker ring, like that ring they had Jihad Tucker fight Truck Simpson in, Devin Haney might get stopped. I'm just be honest, man. He's gonna get stopped in that ring. If they put them in a ring like that, and we just witnessed Jihad Tucker fight Truck Simpson in, Devin Haney will get stopped. There's not enough room to operate in that ring, in those type of rings. That's just my opinion. But I don't think Turkey will do him like that. Maybe he might. I don't know. We don't know. We know that Turkey, I do know this, Turkey has paid them. And that is the reason why this fight is made. Because Ryan Garcia is not fighting him. He got the money for Ryan, right? Everybody put it out there already. Remember, one thing I like that I do, right? I listen to the industry guys, man. I don't listen to these online guys, man. these online guys, right? These online guys are famous nobodies. I like to call them. Right? These guys have the most online motion for no real life growth. Like, how do you have? You can't have that much online motion like some of these guys have, and don't have no real growth with it, man. That's what a lot of these guys be having. So I really don't check for them. I check for the guys that I see growing, having growth. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna get my dog. Get my dog out here. That's one of them. Brownsters in here. Daffy was still outside. Let me go get Daffy, yeah. Let me go get Daffy. Daffy likes to stay outside a little longer. We went on our walk, right? I still got on my workout attire, yeah. That's why I got the camera on. I'll show you my workout. This is, when I try to slim it down, right? I put the camera on instead of holding it. All right, y'all, I'm back. Look, yo, invest in one of these right here. Look, I'm gonna show you this. These right here. See it? Oh, you can't even see it. Damn. All right, you can see it right there. Invest in one of these right here. These right here get you sweating real good. Sweating real good, man. I wish I would have, I might keep it on for a little bit. We'll do some more activities in this. It's not hot enough yet, man. I figured it would be hotter. Like if I was in Texas with this on, I don't think I could have did it. Shout out to Uncle Platt, man. Uncle Platt had me out there working out in Texas. Man, I almost fainted out there. We was at it wasn't DeSoto. It was Duncanville Middle School, man. One of my best workouts ever. Yo, the Texas heat is different. It was about 7 o'clock in the morning. I never experienced heat like that. Like it was hot. New York is hot, but it's like different type of heat. It was so hot. And look, let me add to the fact the night before, I think I was at the Bombshell and I was throwing them back. So I kind of went there drunk a little bit, right? I went there drunk. Uncle Platt got me right. I sweated the alcohol out. We had to go to the after the workout. I had to go to the gas station over there. I got me a Gatorade or some what's in it because I was out of it. I had to make it back to the hotel, man. The hotel was a little bit away. It was Duncanville, DeSoto, it's all right there. You know what I'm saying? It's all right there, man. But I was, if you know the Dallas area, DeSoto, Duncanville, Cedar Ridge, those are like the nicer areas. Those are the nicer areas. That's where I was. That's where I had my exercise at. But I was staying more up the roadway, like South Dallas. I wasn't in Oak Cliff or the North, like they call it. I forget where it was at, man. But those are the days, right? I wish I would have had one of these on down there. These right here shred you up real quick, man. You put this on. This is like a sauna suit. Works real good. Works real good. A lot of fighters use it too. But that was Tim Bradley's assessment, right? On what needs to be done. But Vegas doesn't see it that way, y'all. Vegas does not have Brian Norman as the favorite. They think that Devin Haney's gonna be able to box him. They think that Devin Haney. What do you think that the odds makers know? That the actual fans will know? Because everybody, a lot of fans are so sold on that he's going to. Oh man, Tim Bradley. I bet you EJ responded. Do I follow EJ on Twitter? Did you see Tim Bradley got at EJ too? Like I played the audio.
Yo, Tim Bradley, there's a storm back with some more haterism. Yo, 5,000. Give me 5,000. I know we can do better, yo. I'm looking at the videos. I'm looking at the viewership. The viewership is going crazy. However, hit that subscribe button. Stop playing because you know you're going to come back. You might as well do it. You feel me? How many times can you interact with a Hall of Famer, yo? That's gonna give you his sense of mind. It's gonna give you a sense of mind. That's my mind, not your mind, not nobody else's. I'm not copying. This is my mind. Alright, crazy, whatever you want to call it or not. But anyways, reason for this video is because I've been waiting on this Fedora Spence fight for the longest. I think we all been waiting on it. When it's gonna get announced, when it's gonna happen. Maybe we have something now. Within a few months, I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna let y'all know right now. Earl Spence don't need boxing. I mean, Earl Spence is only coming back maybe just for pride. That's it. If Earl don't want to go.
Now, I told somebody this one, because I have a lot of people that are big time Earl Spence fans, like they love him. And I told people this, right? I'm like, yo, this dude ain't coming back, man. He don't need to, man. He's good. And if you follow him, right, you see he's living life, man. Happy belated birthday to his Mama Deborah, right? Deborah Spence. He took his moms out of the country. He's living life, man. He's living life, man, as he should, man. He is living life, man. And I think that a lot of the fans are selfish. They always been selfish when it came in. And they lose sight. That guy has been through so much, man. Physically, he's not the same. Especially after that ass whipping that he took from Terrence Crawford. He's not the same, man. And I think fans need to understand that, man. Right? Boxers go through a lot, period, right? But when you are savagely thrown out of a car, right? That man was hurled out of his car at a high speed, and then they attempted to put him back together because they knew they owed him, right? They gave him 3 fights. 2 of those fights were orchestrated. Yeah, I said it. I said it. 2 of those fights, right? They were orchestrated, right? 2 of those fights, they were orchestrated. He was given opponents that really didn't put up much effort in Ugas and Danny Garcia. And then he was thrown in there with a guy that had something to prove. And he knew that Earl Spence was his coming out party. And the rest is history. And I think that whooping that he took a couple years ago now, it's been a couple years, it's still sitting on him. And just like Timothy said in that video, the audio I played, the old video, Earl Spence doesn't need to come back, man. He took his licks. He made his riches. Enjoy life there, brother. Enjoy life. And look, I say this respectfully. He has a large family. In a family. Not like cousins and all that, like in a family. Like he has a couple sisters, nieces, and nephews, and his own children, right? And he has been the sole provider. They come on here and debunk and say I'm just it is what it is. He's the sole provider. And it's time for him. Yes, happy for Bruce. Appreciate you in the building. I know you hit the like button, man. Salute, man. But yeah, he doesn't need to come back, man. Enjoy your money, invest your money, and do the right thing, man. If you want to come back in boxing, man, what I would recommend is I know you had the company man down promotion and all that, but I'm not gonna throw you under the bus with all that. But there's other ways to come back. Maybe you could be a coach, right? I'm pretty sure fighters will love to be trained by you if you have that in you. If you want to do that, I'm pretty sure they would. And you have the pedigree to do it, as far as you were an Olympian, highest level, right? Even though you didn't medal, but you made it to the Olympics. That's that. Three belt champion, right? So you could do it, man. You could do it. Maybe even manage. You have nephews that look up to you. Maybe manage them, right? But I know management is it's kind of rough, man. You really have to be hands on as a manager. A lot goes into that. Money, a lot behind the scenes. But yeah, how am I looking? Look, see, I'm trying to get it back, man. Give me about 2 months, man. When I really, this is the month, July, August, when I really try to do a lot of fruits and vegetables, man. Then I'll shut up. I'll get right. You might see me coming outside, like, what up, man? You got a problem, right? But how is the content looking, man? Today is a good day. Today's a money day, man. Like I said, I might take a light today with the Instacart. I just want to chill, right? I just want to chill. That's why you see me on right now doing a little bit of content. This is all content, y'all. Right? But that was Tim Bradley's assessment on Brian Norman Jr., as well as a little piece for Earl Spence. That was an old piece on Earl Spence, but I just figured I'd speak on it, right? Let's move on. That video is out is doing very well. Thank you to those that have shared it too. That's LeBron in the hood, man. He was out here in Southampton, man. That was pretty cool, man. Yes, AAU basketball is a scam. I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna just speak on it. It is a scam because nowadays everybody has an AAU team. Everybody's an AAU coach. A lot of these kids suck, respectfully. Like if the AAU program has been around forever, right? But I remember, like I said, I was on a couple decent AAU teams, but we used to go against like super teams, more older, Elton Brand, Eric Barkley, Glover. These niggas they had like NBA teams, bro. NBA teams like the Long Island Panthers, the Gauchos. They used to have NBA teams, man. We had a pretty decent team, but we couldn't even compete with them. But I said that to say this, right? We had a good team. Nowadays, there's so many AAU teams that a lot of these kids, they don't even have the fundamentals down. They can't even play ball. They have an AAU team and they're traveling. It's a big racket. It kind of reminds me of amateur boxing. What do I know, right? I shared this. I talked about that already. This is Terrence Crawford. T-Dot getting ready. Big fight. He's looking real big and bulky. This Crawford fight should be interesting. How many of you guys are going to Vegas, right? Put your money away right now. If you start putting away money right now, you shouldn't have no excuse why you cannot go to Vegas. Should I throw on another one of my chains? I might look. Hold on. I might throw another one of my chains. Should I get into character mode? Yeah, should I get into character mode? Let me see. Should I get into character mode? Let me throw another one. Let me throw in a couple more of my chains. Hold on, I'm gonna get into character mode. I'm gonna do character mode this morning, man. I like how the white beat is looking, man. I like how the white beat is looking, man. Let me get into character mode. That's what YouTube bots are like. All right, y'all. Look, I'm in character mode. YouTube boxing right here, baby. This is my YouTube boxing character right here, man. How's the content looking, man? Don't hate on the player, man. How's the content looking, man? Huh? How am I looking, man? I'm in my boxing character mode, man. Yeah, man. How am I looking, man? I need to throw in my earrings. Tell them I got my earrings in, man. Huh? How am I looking now, man? Boxing character mode for y'all, man. But yeah, that was T Dot getting ready, man. Now, today is the 4th. If you start putting away $50 now, y'all. Right? You have this week 50, 50, 50, 50. Yeah, you can go out to Vegas, man. You don't have to go to the fight. I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of things going on. Get to the fights, man. Start putting $50 away. And if you really got it like that, put $100 away. Go to the fights, man. Go to the fights, man. $50 a week, man. A lot of you guys sit around, you make money, your channels make money. Go to the fights, man. But that was T Dot. That's what I call him T Dot, man. Shout out to Shanewz, man. T Dot looking real big and beefy, man. He looking like, man. Now Shanewz got the big hands, man. Look, if y'all don't know, man, Shanewz got those hands, man. He got those gorilla claws, man. Look, you guys are sleeping, man. If Shanewz gets to putting those big gorilla claws upside Canelo Alvarez's head, it might get interesting, man. He got big hands, man. Look, he got big hands, man. Real big hands, man. Right? Long arms. So his arms is long, man. Real long arms. Right? It's gonna be an interesting fight, man. To say the least, man. And Terrence is Turkey's guy, man. How is the content looking now, y'all? 3 in the building. Well, I got 3 of y'all in here. Little boxing talk for y'all this morning, man. Little boxing talk, man. Did y'all hit the like button? Let me see if y'all hit the like button, man. Let me see if y'all hit the like button. Now, another fight got announced that I'm going to talk about real quick, right? And look, I gotta say this, man. This guy, everybody talks about David Benavidez, right? He's fighting my boy, Lions in the Camp, Anthony Yard. Right? This is gonna be another name on his resume, right? But to me, right? I want to see him fight. Well, they like I said, he'll probably fight the winner of Bivol and what's his name. But it's like, why can't he get those guys now? Why can't he get those guys now? Also, you know what else just broke too? This is all boxing. This broke yesterday. I'm talking a little bit of boxing, y'all, but I'm in my boxing character real quick. Abdullah Mason on that undercard. Look, that card is gonna be right. Right? Abdullah Mason's on that undercard too. Now, if you guys want an Abdullah sponsorship, I could do some research. The last it was 15,000. It's probably up more now. If you want that Abdullah patch, man, holla at me, man. But this will be a Riyadh card too in November. He's gonna be on that. All these guys are gonna be on that card. He'll be fighting for the WBO title, which is a great look for Abdullah, man. So happy for that guy, man. I know that family. Really do. I know that family. You see my content with them, right? Did I see it with them, man? But Abdullah, look, Turkey has the money to put these cards on. So Abdullah's on that card. Yeah, you know what, man? Anthony Yard, David Benavidez, Brian Norman Jr., Devin Haney, probably have others on that card. Turkey's putting on these cards, man. He's putting on these cards. But I just feel like David Benavidez, right? He's the most avoided guy. That's what the narrative is, right? But guys fight him, right? Demetrius Andrade. He just doesn't get the Canelo, the lottery paid him. But why doesn't he fight like Arthur Beterbiev? I think they gotta run one more back. I would like to see him in there with those guys now. But that would really edge him. Like, yo, nah, he's concrete. I think he's gonna be too much for Anthony Yard. I like Yard. Yard is a good youth. Met him. I think I met him on one of the. It might have been the matter of fact. I did meet him on that card. This card right here. I met him on this card right here. I got my picture with him right there. But shout out to Chubb in the building, man. Happy 4th, my good brother. Texas in the building, right? I met Anthony Yard right here. I gotta find my picture with him. Look, I was in rapper mode right there, man. Shout out to my man Larry Wade. Look, I had this chain on right here in that picture. This one. With my frames on, man. I've always been a cool dude, man. My man, look, Larry Wade, look. See, when you start hanging around the players, you start looking like him, man. Look at Larry, man. Larry got on his shades. You know, Larry got the book coming out, I Build Champions. That is my guy. That's one of his champions right here. I had the privilege of being in Tulsa, Oklahoma on the same card with them when they won their title. I was there. See, these are receipts that these guys cannot debunk. Right? That's why I don't waste my time talking boxing, because I talk it. And not only do I talk it, I have the receipts on it, man. Right? I have the actual receipts, man.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, I Build Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibes.
Yes, he does. And Larry has one on to now train Jake Paul. Larry is big bucks, no whammy. That's my guy, Larry Wade, right there. Shout out to Larry Wade. He posted, I'm going to show you something. See, look. Let me close out of this. We're just kicking it today, man. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content, right? Let's go over here to IG, right? Look, Larry Wade posted something yesterday, right? Let's go over here to IG, right? Check this out. This is why I talk my boxing, but I talk my experience in boxing, right? Look, see that right there? You see this comment right here? Can y'all see that? Before I click on it, I want y'all to see it. Oh, no, y'all can't see it, so I got the picture. Let me take this picture down. Right? Then I want y'all to catch this energy right here, right? Now, y'all see this comment? Right? He liked my comment, right? Larry Wade posted this yesterday. Let's click on it, right? This is Larry Wade.
6 years ago tonight, he pulled a shocking upset with a first-round knockout. And there is the left hand.
Now look, that was at the Hula Theater. Remember that picture that I just took down? That was the day before. That's when Robeisy Ramirez knocked out. He knocked out my guy, Abraham Nova. Abraham Nova did a fine interview with my daughter, Supernova. Shout out to him. He just recently won a fight, too, I think, in Massachusetts. So shout out to him. He's still active, right? But that is when Robeisy Ramirez knocked him out at the Hula Theater and stood over him. We had pizza afterwards at the hotel. We was kicking it, man. Good night. But I commented on this, right? Because Larry Wade said he builds champions. This was one of his champions right here. He went on to become a champion. And you see my comment. I said, I remember this night at the Hula Theater. Classic vintage. That standover was the coldest. World Combat Sports had one of the best frames of that. When he knocked out Robeisy, knocked out Abraham Nova, he stood over him because he knew it was over. And WCS, we was in the auxiliary section. I didn't have my cameras that I have now. Look, I didn't have this. If I would have had this lens, I would have had that same picture. Look, some of my equipment. I'm in my office, so I can show you some of my equipment. Right? I have since went on to get a lot of good equipment. Right? but I did not have. Yeah, if I would have had this lens right here, but that's why I said Rome wasn't built in a night. If I would have had this lens right here, I would have probably captured that same frame that WCS had. But I did not have this one at the time. Now I have this. And this is another one of my things, right? Even though I do management stuff, right? I'm a manager agent. If you do catch me at the fights, right, you might catch me working like this. Well, you will, but I am an agent now. I am a manager, right? But you might catch me at the fights, working my camera lens, or you may even catch my daughter, right? There she is, right? Shooting with the lenses, right? She has Madison Square Garden credentials as well. But I did not have this at the time, and if I did, I would have caught that same type of frame. My frame was good, but this right here, no matter where you are at in the building, look, see how it looks, extendo lens, look, this gets you up in the ring. You could be in the rafters. Remember that guy, that guy who hasn't grown, MC Gusto, content creator, that talked about me and my guy being in the rafters, right? But he hasn't grown for shit, right? Do you represent a fighter yet, nigga? You talked all that shit about me and my guy, man. You still a YouTube king, nigga. Put that money to use, nigga. Get you a fighter, nigga. You thought I forgot about you, huh, nigga? You talked all that shit about me and my guy being in the rafters, nigga. Right? Yeah, we went from the rafters to the floor though, nigga. And I still don't think you even got a fighter signed yet, nigga. Have you got a fighter signed yet, nigga? All that YouTube money you making, are you in the game yet, nigga? Did you open your gym yet, nigga? Right? Did you open your gym, nigga? All that shit you talk, nigga. Did you open your gym? You jive turkey, right? But look, you talked about me, right? Not only from that time have I went from the rafters to the floor, but my daughter has shot at Madison Square Garden. Just showed that. But I have went on to, when you see this next thing that is about to unfold, that my company has going on, you're really going to be sick. Because I'm doing all this without doing the YouTube views or, the YouTube thing, not being a successful YouTuber, like the Girl Scout nigga said.
Yeah, from the rafters to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the floor, man. Yeah, you going up to the rafters or what, man?
Nah, I'm down here all night, Sean.
Oh, okay.
What about yourself, man?
Yeah, we down here. You see, we down here.
Yeah, you niggas talk about me, but you niggas never shot a fight right there, man. Yeah, never had the privilege of that, man. He says, no wonder these crabs in the bucket hating on you. You're in the field. Facts, Chubb. Facts. And in the field with growth, though, Chubb. I got real growth with no online motion, like they would like to say. I had no online motion, right? Look, right now there's only 4 people in here, Chubbs. There's only 4 people in here, right? I have yet to. Well, the other day we was in the gym. We had a lot of people in there. Shout out to Elena. But when I do my lives like this at the desk, and I can pull up all kinds of stats and receipts, I don't get 50 people, 100 people in my shit. But it don't even matter. It don't. It's no why it don't matter, Chubbs. Because I'm really doing this shit in real life now, and I'm hitting gears now. Like I'm hitting gears, man. I got something big on the table right now. Real big. It's gonna change a lot for me, and I'm not even gonna talk about it. This is gonna happen, and then I'm gonna talk about it. Niggas is gonna be sick again. Like damn, But I'm you see what's going on. If you really follow the content, you see what's going on over here, man. What's been going on, right? Big things are going on. But yeah, that was my baby girl right there, doing her thing at a fight. Well, my big girl. My baby girl is the coach. We was in the gym last night for a hot second. I missed the sparring, man, because listen, I was running around getting to the Instacart, man. If you know, today, yesterday, big days, man. A lot of money out there, man. A lot of money. A lot of Costco orders, big orders. You can make a lot of money, man. Right? He said, I could see you hosting a show like Max Kellerman, HBO Table Face Off. You ask the questions we want to hear. Man, they know that, man. Yo, Chubb, listen. You don't see that, Chubb? Watch this. Listen. They knew that back then. Look, when I was Jackal Fitness, right? They knew it then. What they was doing is, they would put these plans, right? They would get a token black and try to make it seem like he was raw, edgy, and all that. But that was never my angle, man. I'm living my purpose right now, man. I'm a facilitator, man. I'm a plug, man. Media marketing management plug, man. I look, man. It's something right now. I don't even want to talk about it, because after it unfolds, then I'm going to talk about it with my receipts, like I always do. But it's something big at the table right now, man. Real big, man. Changing life moves, man. And that's what I've been doing for the past 6 years, man. And it's funny how, like, the situation's changed. A lot of niggas tried to ask me out of being media, right? Media was never my goal, man. They tried to undermine me, backdoor me as media and content, man. And we watch these niggas do this. They have absolutely no motion in life. Where's your motion at in life, nigga? Well, I come on here fronting right now, man. Fronting, man. Man. This is my boxing character, nigga. I do no views, man. I do no views, right? These niggas sit online talking about all the money they getting, but can't show you them getting no money. They talk about all the things they do in boxing, but can't show you them doing a damn thing in boxing, man. Not only have I been showing me do things, now I show my children. That's my daughter right there. That's my daughter. And she don't even like boxing no more. I don't even force her to do it. Right? She's into her own thing. She's into the acting club, but they got stats already. My children in the game. Early in the game. Stats, man. Stats. But how is the content looking, man? How is the content look? This is how right here, Madison Square Garden. Yo, look, your favorite YouTubers that do thousands of views and make all this money. They got all these subs. They know how to do they know how to master the algorithm, right? Respectfully, my daughter's resume runs laps on you old niggas. You old washed up scammers, frauds, gatekeepers, man. Suck your mother, man. Facts. This is another one of her frames right here. This is my daughter's frame right here. Look, she went from there to there, in the blink of an eye, man. Yeah, and the blink of an eye, man. Look, and all I did was plant the seed. Look, see, I planted the seed, man. But I look, when I'm retired, like I said, when I'm retired, that's gonna be my hobby. Like when I cover these fights, oh, that's your picture right there. Look, let me see. Look at her. Look, she hears me talking about it, so she wants to show her photography skills. Look, there you go. That's her right there. That's our cat. Yeah, that's a great picture. Thank you. Say hi to the people. Say good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Yes, that's her photography lens game. She has some good cameras. I bought her some. She has the no lens, the mirrorless lens joint. These are her frames right here. It's another one of her frames. This was, you guys don't know about this. This was the fight camp. I think we was in Philadelphia right here, right? Team Tucker Business, right? The squad, the guys, right? Guys never, you niggas don't do no boxing shit, man. This is me with the elders, right? This is why I have such a great boxing IQ in mind. Those guys, the guy right there too, with the bucket hat on, that is the great Al Mitchell, Andre Rozier, and Silas. These guys I kick it with, man. I pick their brains, man. So when you hear me break a fighter down, right? I could break a fighter down like an organic compound. That's why, man. I sit around those type of brothers, man. But how is the content looking, man? I hit my hour mark, man. Please feel free to give me some constructive criticism, man. Constructive criticism time now, man. It's okay. You can construct criticize. You can say, yo, man, you ain't shit. Let's keep it respectable, man. Don't be like them niggas, right? Look, yeah, did you see that? I put the video out the other day. Did you see that crab? That nigga, that was a crab move, man. That's why certain niggas ain't shit in this shit, right? You had a guy, right, that sat around with this nigga for hours and days on a dead end channel. You know what a dead end channel is? A dead end channel is a channel that comes on day after day. They can't show you nothing that they have accomplished other than setting up live streams and sitting around and giving their opinion on boxing, right? This guy had the audacity to disrespect the guy that sat around with him, right? Wasting his time. Sat around with this nigga. He not only did he disrespect him, he wanted to meet up with him and get fellatio. Yeah, he wanted to meet up with this nigga and get fellatio and then fight. That sound like you wanted to fight the nigga, man. Right? If you wanted to fight him, you should have just said, yo, we could meet up and I'll whoop your ass, but you want a fellatio, nigga. And then the shit that really made it all the way weird, right? Yo, the nigga wasn't even on the panel no more. So you said that around a whole bunch of other niggas. Right? Cause I think he exited off. He said his piece, right? Exited off, man. He exited off, man. But this is YouTube boxing in a nutshell. They go my daughters with Manny. That is the one that just came in here. They got stats in this game, man. Man. This is young manager Sauce right here with the squad, right? See Jihad Tucker, right? Yo, matter of fact, Jihad Tucker played this video. Let me do my timestamp. I want to use this video, man. This is for all you hating ass niggas out there too. I don't think he might have music on this shit. Hopefully ain't no fucking music on this shit, man. This nigga always putting out videos with music, man. I can't really use them shits, man. This is for all y'all that say Jihad don't have no power. Let me see, does it have music on this shit? Look at that shit. Oh my God. Yo, Chubba, you seeing that? Yo, Chubba, you seeing that? You just see that? Man. Ooh, man. Yeah, and they put him in there in the shoe. Yo, did you see that whiplash? Yo, Chuck, did you see that? Did you see that, right? Whiplash, man. Did you see them punches? And they talk about Jihad don't have no power. See, these niggas, you can't listen to a lot of these jealous content makers, man. They're not even fans, they're just jealous. Tell Truck Simpson he don't have no power. That man's neck snapped back like he was in a car wreck, man. Like he was in a car wreck, man. Like he was in a car wreck, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about here, man? That was Jihad Tucker's last performance, man. And I think his father posted something. Let me see what his father said, man. I'm about to close out. I'm talking boxing, man. Let these niggas know I'm over here talking boxing, man. Niggas always talk about I don't talk boxing. No, I don't waste my time catering to you niggas no more. That's what it is. Call a spade a spade. I don't waste my time catering to niggas, man. I'm not with catering to niggas, man. I'm not with catering to niggas, man. I don't have time to cater to niggas. But yes, this is what he posted right here. I don't have time to cater to niggas. I'm not like that. I'm on a. If you want me to cater to you in box, you got to be like some of these people that I'm dealing with. Show me the money, man. Right? Look, let's see what it says right here. For your information, everyone listen. See a lot of coaches and fighters jumping on the fence because everyone knows we duck no smoke. The older we get, the wiser we are. I am saying that moving forward, we will not be fighting any more of you fighters where your biggest wins was in gymnasiums, in a place nobody hears about. Strictly top names only, and the money must make sense. Stop adding us. We don't care. You got it. We don't want no smoke. Facts. I think I liked it. Didn't I like this? But that's what it is now, man. Like, get your weight up, not your hate up. You want to talk about Jihad doesn't do this, Jihad doesn't sell tickets. You niggas is full of shit. I can sell 200 Jihad Tucker tickets right now, man. So what are you talking about? It's you bum niggas that sit online that don't support them. We don't fuck with y'all, man. We don't fuck with y'all, man. I've been stopped networking with a lot of y'all, man. Because you niggas don't network, man. You niggas do not network, man. You niggas are fans, content bums, man. Y'all don't network. Right? Y'all don't network. Armchair content creators, facts, man. But that was what his father said, right? That was what his father said, right? Y'all seen that, right? But how was the content looking, y'all? How was the content looking? All right. How's the content looking, man? You know, I'm in here on my rapper. I'm the rapper today, man. It's the 4th of July, man. I'm a rapper right now. Source rapper, man. I mean, I got on 4, right? I got on 4 chain. Man. I got Big Brown in here. Big Brown, what up, man? You want to come and let the people see you? Big Brown is on deck. Y'all want to see Big Brown? Well, hold on. Let me move the camera over. Y'all see Big Brown? Big Brown. There he goes. Oh, I can't see him. Oh, there he is. You see Big Brown with me? That's how, yo. If your dog ain't with you like that, right? Look, if your dog ain't on your side like that, and my uncle showed me that, you don't got a loyal hound. Look, he's right here on my side, man. That's Big Brown the hound. Big Brown. Big Brown gets down. Look out. Now I got him started. Look. He's amped up now. Look. Big Brown gets down. Look at him. Big Brown. Big Brown gets down. Big Brown. What up, nigga? It's big nigga right here, man. What up, big nigga? Man's best friend, man. Big Brown. Happy 4th there, fella. But how was the content looking, y'all? Yeah, she said she loved my necklace. That's what I call a shade reaction. Yeah, shade reaction. Shade reaction. Yo, I was right, doing my characters, and these niggas was hating, right? These niggas was hating, right? These niggas was online hating on me, right? They was talking about, oh, take all that fake shit off. I said, come take it off my neck, nigga. Come take it off my neck, man. Look. I told yo, Chubbs. I told them niggas, come take it off my neck, right? I said, yo, come take it off my neck. But I was like, yo, when you attempt to take it off my neck, if I back this out on you right here, man, and I blow your face off, just know I ain't playing with you, man. Just know I ain't playing with you, man. Right? Yeah, go report that, man. These are legal. Yo, these are legal. Yo, and I keep these in there, man. Yeah, happy 4th, man. I'm gonna go fire my gun off today, man. Yes, it's 4th of July. I'm gonna go fire my gun off, man. Happy 4th of July, man. I'm gonna let off a couple of rounds, man. And probably do a couple orders, man. So if y'all see me out there, just know my gun might be a little warm, man. It might be a little warm. Right? Go let off a couple of these today. You know, have a little bit of fun. And this was all for educational purposes, right? Know how to properly hold the gun and work with a gun, right? Let me just show y'all that real quick. Proper holding the gun, right? Hands not on the trigger. I took the clip out. Right, 1, 2, 3. Now we know that she is unloaded, right? We personally know that she is unloaded. Look down the barrel right there, right? See that she's personally unloaded. See that? This is educational purposes. For those that always like to report the channel, look, you can look down the barrel. Look, you can look at each other. You see that? Personally unloaded now, right? Now, she's ready to go. You know, you do have options. How is the content looking now, y'all? Hopefully y'all enjoyed this 4th of July breakdown. Serious inquiries only though, man. If you are a young fighter looking for representation, hit me up, man. You know, we're doing some things over here. We are growing, expanding. Serious inquiries though, man. And on the other side of things, if you was a content creator that was jealous, hating, always negative, just stay over there, man. I don't really want to fuck with you. You're not the consumer that I was catering to. You are not the fan base or the supporters that I was even looking for. Chubbs, man. Have a safe, Independence Day, man. Make sure you eat some of that good Texas brisket, man. I wish I was down there in Texas. I would get that brisket. I would get that brisket right now. I would get that brisket. And before I close out, let me just also show you this. This is proper firearm. When you travel, you want to use these right here. Right here. Lock your weapons up, right? Proper technique. You get you one of these locks right here. You lock your weapons up. You move around. That way, you don't have those problems. See, right here, you lock this. This goes into the whistle. I would have did it for you, but I'm about to put my guns up in the safe. All right. So I'm not using this one today. I'm going to use my other joint, right? I'm putting the Glock up. So I won't, if you see me, well, I might fire the Glock up today, but I want to use my joint right here. I'll show you my joint. I'm going to use two-tone, what I call two-tone, right? I like to call it two-tone. I'm going to use two-tone. Two-tone. What? I'm doing a podcast. What? Huh? Oh, okay. This what? Okay. All right, just leave it. Yeah, leave it. Here, clean up. Look, I'm rocking two-tone today, man. I know two-tone. This is my favorite right here. Look. Two-tone. Two-tone. Look, this is my Smith & Wesson. All right. Now we know she's empty. All right. No, you don't play with the trigger in the arena. You don't play around with the trigger. You know she's empty. There's nothing in the holes. There's nothing in the head. All right. Educational purposes, man. I'm gonna rock this one today. This is my Smith & Wesson. All right. Fuck time. Over the original gunplay. Fuck time. All right. Now she's ready to go. Don't play. Wow, it's the content. Look at that, huh? You do have options. Then I got my big boy back here. Look, you know my big boy. This is my big boy right here. I keep all my guns in my office, right? I keep all my guns in my office. I ain't gonna pull that one out. It's too big, man. It's too big. I was gonna pull out the shotty, the big shotty. Yes, I'm gonna pull out the home defense. That one right there, boy. But this is the Sauce Experience, the news by Shanewz, man. Yo, Charles, man, enjoy some of that good Texas brisket for me down there, man. I mean, maybe I'll relocate. Well, no, I ain't moving to Texas. I don't like Texas like that anymore. But I will be in the South somewhere, and I might start up a jerk hut, man. Because like I said, when I was in Texas, they didn't have good jerk food. Narina, can I cook? Can your dad cook? Am I one of the best chefs? I want to start a good jerk spot, man. Yo, Ken down the elephant, man. Hey, Ken, this is my piece right here, man. I like, yeah, look, I wasn't a big Glock guy, man. I like my Glock now, but this was always my favorite. My 380, I like my 380 and my 9mm like this, the chrome. But this is my Smith & Wesson 9 right here. This is how you probably hold a gun. You see my hand ain't on the trigger? Educational purposes only, man. This is how you probably hold a gun. When I be seeing brothers and they be gripping their guns and their hands be on the trigger, nah, you gotta watch them niggas. Them niggas that have they might fire off or something. You always hold your gun like this. Only time your hand should be on that trigger is when you want to let one fly, man. But hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? How is the content looking now, man? Sauce Experience News, man. Happy 4th, y'all. I'm gonna go fire my guns off on the 4th, man. I mean, take this one and my Glock, man. I'm not lying. I'm going to the gun range. Yeah, the gun range. No, since I'm lying, you can't come. No, you can't. You're not old enough yet. Messiah is old enough to shoot guns now. Shoot your nut. I don't want to. No, you can't. It's a lot going on there. But this is the Sauce Experience. Look, always the legal way, man. Do it the legal way, man. The legal way, man. Where did I get this one from? Yes. I got this one from retired. Yes, a retired police officer. That's how I know that. Look, I like getting my guns from them. Because one thing, if it's a used gun from the police, right? Let's know this, right? Quick gem for y'all. You know this gun right here, if you got to use it, it's not going to be malfunctioning, right? Because guns malfunction all the time. But you know, if you get a gun from a law enforcement agent or a retired law enforcement agent, you know that gun is good to go. Because they guard their life with theirs, right? They clean their gun. They get their guns, man. It's one advice, man. My Glock is brand new. That Glock that I showed you, that's brand new. I got that straight out the box. But this one right here was used law enforcement agent. I love it, man. This is my favorite, man. You see me with this all the time, man. You don't want to see me with it. Because if you see me with it, it might be good night. Hey, what do I know? He said, your daughter deserves a big celebration today for making good grades. Congratulations to her. Yes, that's CEO on the side said you deserve she did. They went to the beach yesterday. They went to the beach. They was at Robert Moses. They was getting it in, man. They was turned up, man. You know, we was in the gym. We was doing orders and in the gym, man. But this is the Sauce Experience. The news by Shanewz. How is the content looking now, y'all? How's the content looking now, man? Didn't I tell y'all major announcements, right? major announcements was going on, man. And they're gonna continue to go on, man. But hey, what do I know?
Nice. 1-2. Bring him back to the castle. Back to the castle. Yep. Move around. Yep. 1-2. Back to the castle. Yeah. Work. Bring him back up. You gotta bring your hands back up though.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.